about. So it's 4 o'clock and we make a start. Jai Jinendra Saune. Happy Diwali, Sal Mubarak. And we are very glad that you all have joined in today. So, respected ladies, gentlemen, and children, welcome to this third lecture in our series of lectures, which was an initiative by Mrs. Leena Shah. She started this initiative for learning what Jainism is in its true sense. And we are very lucky to have Shwetaji Katariya, who, as I've said before, is Vice President of a cybersecurity risk team at a global insurance company and an important part of Arham Vija organization. So Shwetaji Katariya has been helping us with this series, and I'm very glad that today we are joined by our speaker, Ms. Aishwarya Lalwani, who is a very active 29-year-old Arham Vija Karma trainer. And Aishwarya ji works as an operations lead at Deserve Bangalore. So thank you so much, Aishwarya ji, for joining in. Admin support will be given by Poojan today. Just before we start the lecture, just a few announcements for everyone. What I would like to say is all these sessions are recorded. They are found on our YouTube channel, which is the Jain Center London link, and we can send a link to you, and you all can see this on YouTube. Our Bhavya Derasar, we still need money to bring this Derasar up. We are still in need of donation. Any amount, small or big, please donate. It's Diwali time. We would really be very glad to receive any donation, be it small or large. So please do. You can donate it via our website, jainnetwork.com. You can call our office, or there is a link as well there on our website. So please generously donate for us. This series is getting popular, and Shwetaji is going to be setting a WhatsApp group soon called Jainism in the True Sense. So please watch out, have a look out for this link. Thank you. And without any further delay, I hand you over to Shwetaji Katariya, who will kindly then hand over to Aishwarya ji.
Thank you so much, Meena ji. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today in the third session of Jainism in True Sense. And this is a small effort basically to start this journey with the baby steps, like we learned to run and jump through our life, but the initial few steps were the tiny little steps, and that those were the foundation of what we are able to achieve today, like walk, run, stand on our own feet, and then we give it forward. So this is a small step, Jainism in true sense, to start learning, start getting attached to this powerful Jain spirit that we have. And so thank you again. And I would, no, without delaying further, we would go into the Mangalacharan, the prayer, and then we will, as we all are eager to hear about karma from Aishwarya ji. So I request everyone to fold hands, join your eyes, take a deep breath. Ichhakarenam sandisa bhagvam, Ichhakarenam sandisa bhagvam, Ichhakarenam sandisa bhagvam. We bow down to the Supreme. We bow down to the leaders of spirituality. We bow down to our gurus. I bow down to my guru, Sri Rishi Pravin, who has made me capable, imbibed knowledge and faith, and made me capable of who I am today. By seeking the blessings of Almighty and the divine energy, let us sing our powerful Navkar mantra. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Namo, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Namo, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Namo, Namo Vajjayanam, Namo Namo, Namo Loe Sauva Sahunam, Eso Panch Namo Karo, Eso Panch Namo Karo, Sauva Pava Panasano, Mangalanancha Sauvesim Padhamam Havai Mangalam Mangalanam cha sauvesim padhamam havai mangalam. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy, feel the power that you're receiving. Clear the vision, the goal of why we are here. Why did we decide to attend this session? What is it that we are looking to go with? And whatever is the goal, whatever has been the intention, let's clarify that in our minds, in our body, in our action. And with that, slowly we can open our eyes and we can get started. I request you, Aishwarya ji, to take us down the journey of understanding karma.
Okay. Jai Jinendra, everyone. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Aishwarya ji, it's perfect. It's good. Thank you.
All right, let's start.
Thank you.
So, today, on the occasion of Gyan Panchami, which is the day celebrated for knowledge, I welcome you all to this session. Before I start, let me tell you what all we'll be discussing today. The first thing that we will be discussing is about karma. Is it a myth or a science? Second, we'll be discussing about the knowledge restraining karma. Third, we'll talk about symptom and root cause. And then we'll talk about the treatment of knowledge restraining karma, which is known as Gyanavarnya karma. Okay, now tell me, what do you think is karma? Myth, science, or a superstition? Any answers?
Anyone would like to take a guess?
Hands for Aishwarya ji. So please do.
Okay, considering no guesses yet, let me tell you. Like we all know, the studies around the theories of atoms and molecules, similarly, karma also is a science. Now, just imagine if you know structure or the formation of atom or a molecule, you know how to alter it, change it, and make it the way you require, right? To get whatever results we want. Likewise, to create a molecule of water, we need 2 parts of hydrogen, 1 part of oxygen. If one of that is missing, we will not be able to get H2O, which is the water molecule. Correct? Similar, same to this. How karma works is there are 3 things that help you create or form your karmas. Can anyone make a guess what these 3 things can be? No?
Could it be determination or willpower or how you are as a person that decides your karma, how you...
You are slightly close to it.
Okay.
Okay, so let me tell you 3 things that play a major role in forming your karmas is actions, words, and your emotions. For years and years, we have been knowing and being told that whatever we have to suffer the karmas that we have done in our past. Well, no, that's totally incorrect. All your karma from past and present can be changed, transformed, diffused, or deleted. Now, everybody might be wondering, how is that possible? So, karma is very flexible. Okay. Karma is flexible, that can be changed, like we spoke about the water molecule or about the atoms and molecules. We change them according to the genetic science, we change them according to the results that we want. Similarly, you can change, transform, diffuse, or delete your karmas. Okay. Now, you people might be having a thought that how much time will it take to change something? Well, it completely depends on you, on how strongly or at what intensity you have done those karmas, what nature and involvement of it was. Let me explain you with an example. Supposingly, you had an argument with your friend. Okay, it was a very intense and heated argument. This disturbs you very badly and it hurts you because it's a friend that you had an argument with and you end up departing, you end up not talking for a longer time. Okay, in this case, the relationship between you and your friend makes you stay attached or involved with that incident. And the argument or the heat of that moment forms the intensity and the nature of that karma. Okay, to understand this better, let's look at the types of karma. But before that, always remember, no karma is good or bad. Karma is just karma. It is in your hand, in my hand, how to make or break it and help and take it for your own benefit. Okay, so first out of the 8, first is Jnanavarnya karma, the karma that blocks or creates difficulty in the journey of your knowledge. Example, kids, if you see kids, some kids have problem, they feel sleepy while reading a book or while studying. However, some kids are super fast at learning, they grasp things very easily and at a faster rate, right? So these are the two different situations.
Aishwarya ji, I
And
think you need to move the slide so people can see those karmas.
Yeah,
and
okay, sorry.
and somebody needs to mute themselves as well. If people have the mute button off, if that can be done, thank you.
Okay, so we saw two situations in this. The first one, feeling sleepy, is an example of having a negative effect of Jnanavarnya karma, while the other situation of being a fastest learner and grasping things easily is a positive effect of that karma. So it is, like I said, it's all up to you how you bring it at your own benefit. Second is Darshana Varnya, which is known as a karma that creates difficulty in your vision or it blocks your vision from seeing at things openly with an open mind. Let's see it with an example. If there are situations when we are unable to put ourselves in someone else's shoes, right? That can be a, I would say, a patch or a negative effect of that karma. Not negative, I would say, but it's just an effect of karma which can not be suitable for us. Okay. Other is sometimes we are not even able to think holistically at a situation. Imagine you're pissed at someone. At that moment, will you be able to think of what that person might have been through or why that person might have done? No. So that difference of not being able to understand someone comes because of this karma. Okay. Sorry, any questions?
No, I think it was
Okay.
someone was
Okay. Third is Mohaniya karma. This karma basically brings you into the world of illusion. How? we people tend to get into overthinking stage, right? What is overthinking? Being into your own world, in your own bubble, which is not the reality. This karma will put you to that stage. Next is antray karma. Antray karma means something that creates or as an obstacle or a hurdle for you or for anybody. Look at it with an example. When somebody, a friend of yours maybe, is looking for a job opportunity, and you know a company which is looking for someone in the same role that that person is looking for. But for our own,
you can't get that, but on the front, there is a coaster.
I'm sorry, somebody is not on mute. Can we check? Let me check through the list. It's just creating a bit of a disturbance for Aishwarya ji's talk. If someone's not on mute, can they please check? I'm sorry, Aishwarya ji. We'll
that's
continue.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
So, if a friend of yours is looking for a job opportunity, and for your and you know some company where that similar opening is available, but for some reasons we just don't help them or we do not share it with them, right? We end up creating a hurdle for them instead of, despite having an opportunity at our end, we end up not helping them out. Sometime later, when maybe you or me or anybody of a very close person to us is looking for a job, there is an opportunity in front of them. But for some reasons, despite having it at hand, they are not able to take the benefit of it. This is the role, this is the effect of antarayaka. Okay. Fifth one is Vedaniya karma. Vedaniya karma makes you feel the pain. Pain? How? Let's understand. Sometimes you feel pain. For example, you feel pain in your hand. Okay. You go to a doctor, you see a doctor gets you through some checkups and tests, and the reports are normal. You have nothing wrong. There's no concern point basically. But you still feel the pain. That's because of the Vedaniya karma. Some negative effects of your previous or past Vedaniya karmas that you might have had in life that are coming in picture today. Okay. Sixth one is Nam karma. To understand Nam karma, let me give you an example. There are two people. One does all the hard work, household chores. Just take a daily routine example. A couple, wife is doing everything of the house, takes care of the house, kids, family, even her job, everything. But she doesn't get thanked by anybody or not being appreciated by anybody. Well, on the contrary, maybe the husband has done nothing, but he's getting appreciated for it. That incident is Namkarn, effect of Namkarn. Other example is about celebrities. There are some people who want to get that fame, limelight, and be a big star, a famous one, and they do a lot of efforts, but they don't get recognized by the industry, not at that level maybe, right? Well, few other people do not have to do much of hard work, but still get a lot of fame and limelight and get known easily. That's the effect of Namkar. Next is Gotra. Gotra karma is environment deciding karma. To get growth environment at work or at home, this karma helps deciding what type of environment you will be in, right? It creates the conducive environment for you. And the last one is Ayushya karma, which is the lifespan deciding karma. This karma has nothing more but it just decides how much time you will live. Okay. Now, since today is Gyan Panchami, and out of this 8 karma, the first karma that we spoke about was Jnana Varnya karma. Let's understand this little bit in detail. So, just a quick reminder after understanding or having a quick glimpse about the 8 types of karma. Karma is flexible and can be changed, diffused, transformed, or deleted. So, a karma that becomes a hurdle for your knowledge journey is called Jnanavarnya karma. Okay? It's not just a hurdle, it can also be changed or transformed to a positive part of it, which will help you become best at your knowledge as well. Right? A knowledge that comes from facts, existence, and reality is called Gyan, while the knowledge that is coming from myths and illusions is known as Agyan. Let's look at it a little bit in more details. What are the symptoms of this karma? You'll see difficulty in getting the right knowledge source. You might find difficulty in learning and remembering something. You might find difficulty in grasping the available knowledge. It's there right in front of you. You have all the material, but you're still not able to grasp it or learn it. You end up making silly mistakes despite knowing the right knowledge, right information about particular thing. It's there, but you don't recognize sometimes. There are some signs and signals and callings that you get, but you end up missing them, like you probably missing on intuitions as well, right? These are the basic symptoms of Jnana Varnya karma. Let's know what are the root causes of this. First one is creating blockage for someone while receiving knowledge. Let's take an
Aishwarya ji,
example.
our slide is not moving. Sorry.
Okay, just a second. I'll just reshare my
Oh,
screen.
sorry. We can see it. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Root cause. First is creating blockage for someone while receiving knowledge. So, take an example. Somebody wants to, maybe your spouse or your kid, son or a daughter, wants to learn something. But for our own reasons, we tell them that, you keep this aside for a while. You do this first. So, that's where we create a blockage in their journey of knowledge. Okay. Next is passing a negative comment. You work at an organization and somebody got appreciated for some work, but you end up saying that I know this person has got this data or all of the material for the project from somewhere else. So you end up passing a negative comment. Next is not being able to respect the knowledgeable person. You know someone is very smart at their work, but you don't respect them. You feel that this person is not that great as people see. Right? Disrespecting someone who we know is smart enough and knowledgeable enough is also a cause of it. Next is hiding the source of knowledge. So there can be a situation at your workspace, like something is important and everybody should learn about it. But for our own selfish reasons, we want us to be the master of it. So we hide the source of that knowledge from everybody else. We keep it for ourselves. That is also a cause for Jnana Varnya karma. Next is destroying the source of knowledge. So like I gave you example with the hiding stuff, that we keep it away from people in destroying, we have just removed it from the database. Right? That is also a root cause of Jnana Varnya karma. So we saw what are the symptoms, what are the root causes. Let's see how we can treat this. First, respect the source of knowledge. You have read something or you got the knowledge from a session or a course or from your superior, from a colleague of yours. Respect the source of your knowledge. Acknowledge them that yes, this person gave me the knowledge. For example, while we were kids, uh, maybe in a teenage, our mom taught us how to bake. When we bake something for someone else and present it to them, people tend to ask you, oh wow, where did you learn all of this from? At that moment, when kids say that my mom taught me, that is called as respecting as well as acknowledging the source of knowledge. Next is gratitude towards the knowledge, being thankful for the person, for the material or a thing which gave you that knowledge. It can be through videos, can be through a person, anyone, right? Be thankful to them. Mention the references. I got this information or this phrase from XYZ book. Do not forget to mention it as a reference that I have learned this from this place or from this person. That will help you break and make those Jnana Varnya karma benefit for you. Okay. Now I would like to hand it over to Shwetaji, where she will take you through a beautiful meditation of gratitude. Shwetaji, over to you.
Thank you, Aishwarya ji. Thank you for a wonderful walkthrough of karmas. So, I would like to quickly summarize what we understood or what we saw, what we learned. So, when we consider ourselves as a living being, we have our body, we have our soul. So, as Aishwarya ji said, the karma is not something which is um, cannot be seen, cannot be touched, cannot be felt. It is as pure as a science. We have, like she said, we have water molecules, we have molecules of plastic or cotton or any other material that we see, and how that is formed is by different set of combinations of different atoms, particles. It is karma is a very similar science where all these particles they reside in us and they reside in our environment around us into this universe. There is a continuous inflow and outflow of these particles. At this point of time, as we speak, as we listen, there are those particles that are coming in and going out of us, and they are forming a structure. The way the structure is formed defines or puts that karma into one of these eight types. It could be an Aisha karma at this point of time. Maybe one of us's Aisha karma is being formed, which means it's deciding right now how much we are going to live. Or it may be our Jnanavarniya karma. We are listening to something, we are taking interest in it, we are loving it, we are wanting to know more, we're feeling grateful. Maybe our Jnanavarniya karma is being formed. And that is being formed maybe if as she said, the three actors, the intensity, the nature, the attachment. I'm wanting more. I'm getting involved. I want to know. I want to understand. I want to spread it. It's such a positive feeling. And the more intense that feeling is, of positivity, the more positive outcome it is going to give us. Likewise, all the eight karmas, they're continuously being formed, diffused, deleted, transformed. But
Shweta, just
so far, yeah,
just one sec.
yeah.
On the chat, we are having Dharamji say the voice is cutting. So I just want to make sure everybody can hear fine. If you all can, just give a little raise of hand, whether you can hear fine. Yeah. Um, Dharamji, is that better now? Can you just write in the group chat? I think we can continue, Shwetaji. If there's anything
Okay.
else, I'll let you know again. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so what I was saying is that every moment we have the karmas being formed, being diffused, being deleted, or they are being worked upon in a different ways. So, like she said, and we can work on it in the 4 different ways. They can help us. There's no karma that is positive or negative. Karma can be our strength. So people who become famous, the celebrities, how did they become? Because of their karma. So how can we call the karmas bad? Maybe the power is low or high, but whether to make that power high or whether to keep it at low is something that is in our hands. It is at this point and it is at every point. So, what could we do is be a little more alert, aware, cautious at every time about the intensity. How deeply involved am I in a debate, in a negative discussion? How deeply involved am I when I'm sad, I'm grieving, I'm um, feeling envied, if I understand that? Or how deeply am I involved if I'm doing a charity, if I'm doing a seva for someone, or if I'm loving my child, let alone someone else's child, but my child? How deeply do we get involved? Because that is a pure form of love, right? I take my child in my lap, I hug my child. How deeply I get involved? These are karmas, and this awareness is going to help us to build a positive cycle in our life. And it is so easy. It is this easy of that involvement, of that intensity, and looking at things in a proper, good perspective. Everything has a good and bad. We all know that. We all have learned that. I think there's a question. Uh,
The question is, how about Nikachit karma, that is someone has to face, right? Or can we reduce the intensity of the Nikachit karma?
Aishwarya ji, do you want to take that question?
Sure. So, with the Nikachit karma, the intensity can be reduced. It's all upon you, how you want to take it ahead. You want to suffer through it, or you want to reduce the power of it. Okay.
Thank you,
And
Aishwarya ji.
I think if
So,
there is any particular situation that you are facing, I am fine connecting one-on-one on that as well.
thank you, Aishwarya ji. Oops, sorry. Rinakinji, sorry, I mute you. I think you were asking a question. Do you want to ask a question, Mr. Shah?
Yeah, I have about Nikachit Karma. So, Aishwarya ji, you said yes, we can reduce the intensity. What sort of things you need to do about doing that?
So, before suggesting something, I would have to understand exactly what type of a Nikachit karma it is. And based on that, we'll be able to treat it, because the 8 types of karma that we have learned, every karma has different ways to treat, right? So it will be a very detailed thing, probably that will be too heavy to digest at this moment.
And
Sure.
maybe I
But I
could
think at that,
summarize. Sorry.
sorry, I doubt what I'm saying. We at the time of we would have done Nikachit Karma, we wouldn't know ourselves either that we have done it.
Yes.
But like we probably come to know from someone's having had like accidental death on anything, or then like like if you go with that sort of pain in your head to like any gurus or masatijis, or they would then Maharaj, they would tell you that that was one of the Nikachit karma of that person. But like upon us, we wouldn't know that what we have done to bind this kind of karmas, and to come out of that, if we have done it unknowingly, is there some sort of things that one can do?
Yes, there is. So that therapy or that treatment is called alochana and pratikraman. It's not the regular alochana or pratikraman that we people do, which we read the verses and uh, do all the kriyas into it. It's very different process, which will be there, which will be taught if you are interested, but it will be into an advanced course. Right now, I will not be able to take it
So,
because it's a long process to explain.
Sure, thank
so,
you.
so
Aishwarya ji,
thank you,
I
Nisha for
have one
this
query.
wonderful question. And I think, sorry,
Yeah,
Meena ji, you were saying something.
yeah, just one question, Shwetaji.
Yeah.
So we just said karma can be changed, karma can be transformed, diffused. So nikachit itself means that no matter what happens, you'll have to bear it. So to me, it's not making sense. If it can be changed,
So,
then why
uh,
then have
I can explain you with a small story.
sure.
Probably that will help.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Shrenik Raja, the King Shrenik story is a well-known story, but I'll bring it here. Not the full details, but for Shrenik King, he was, he was into the era of Mahavir Swami, Mahavir Bhagwan, and his Ayushya Karma was already tied. I mean, that time span and where he's going to go after this life was all decided. That Bandh had happened. It was formed. That structure was formed. And it was decided, based on his karmas, he was going to go into the seventh hell, which is the most bottom level hell. And there are 7 stages in the hell. So it's if you're going seventh, means you're going to the extreme bottom. And as you come above, like sixth floor, fifth floor, and above, it is little better. So you get a little benefits than going to the extreme last level of hell. So he was into the shashan of Bhagwan Mahavir Swami, and he asked Bhagwan, what is going to be my where am I going to be born in my next birth, in my next life? He said, you will be born in the seventh hell. He said, but I don't want to go to hell. What do I do? So he said, you cannot change going to hell, but you can change the floors. You could do the sadhana, you could increase your intensity of doing good, like helping others to connect with Bhagwan, helping others to do the rituals, helping others to get on the right track, good path. And that ways, that will help you reduce your intensity of that hell life. So from seventh, he started doing those things as guided by Bhagwan Mahavir, and he reduced the intensity. So even now, he is known to be in the hell, but he is going to be a future Tirthankar in the next Chobisi, where we'll have next set of 24 Tirthankars. He's going to be a Tirthankar. But that intensity got reduced from 7 to the above, he came the levels up.
So for Jainism in its true sense, I guess to explain to participants here, to do good is good, right? So never do bad. Yes, for the floors, absolutely. But your karma will decide what fruits you bear. So yes, do good. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, as Aishwarya ji said, there is Alochna, this Pratikramam, which is confessing, understanding. We might have done wrong. We may not know it today. Why? Because of the knowledge restraining karma. Otherwise, we would know everything. So, and because of that, we don't know. But our Bhagwan knows, our Guru knows. There is this abundance, there is this divinity that knows. So let's surrender ourselves to that divinity. Let's surrender ourselves to that power who can take care. Like the King Shrenik went to Bhagwan Mahavir Swami, asked him, and not just accepted that, okay, if Bhagwan is saying this, I'm going to go to seventh floor of hell. What can I do? He asked, how can I change it? And not only that, there's also the similar example and the story of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna was in the era of Arishnemi Paramatma, Arishnemi Bhagwan. He asked him, how can I change? What can I do? Going to hell is true and it is going to happen. But how can I reduce it? What can I do? And they are there, they are supreme beings. And they give the guidance. They never say that whatever has happened is going to remain the same. There are ways to reduce it, change it, transform it. And that's what we are going to do in these baby steps. So coming back to what I was saying or what I was summarizing is that these particles are right now in us, right now in this environment. It's a continuous inflow and outflow of these particles and being aware, being cautious. So next time we have a fight, we know that, oh, I don't want to increase my intensity. That's fine. It's okay to calm down, to take a step back and then discuss. So, what are we doing? Reducing the intensity of negativity to help those karmas be in, loose mode that could be easily broken off and could be changed and transformed. So, what we are going to do now is we are going to do experience this in 5 minutes. Is everyone ready to experience this at this point, at this moment? So, I request everyone, and as many videos on would be so nice for us, to see the expressions, the smiles, and the questions that would be on your face. That helps us understand where we are heading, how we are heading. Okay, so with that, I request everyone to close your eyes. Make yourself aware of the surrounding. Focus on your breath. When was the last time you closed your eyes and decided just to be with yourself? Enjoy your presence. Be aware of the environment. Feel the divinity, abundance around. Let's surrender ourselves to that divinity. Today is Gyan Panchami, a celebration of knowledge. In today's world, each one of us has access, abundance of information. It's just a Google's click away. But is that our knowledge? Do we really know those things? Or no? We don't know. On this auspicious day, let us take a step back. The first moment when we came to the womb of our mother, what did we know? That was our first day, the first step in the aura, in the presence of our first guru, our first teacher, our first mentor, our mum. That moment until now, just look at the journey of how much we have grown, how much we are known. And it all started because of the first teacher, our mum. We did give her a lot of pain, but she was there. She taught the first words. She taught how to walk, how to eat, how to say the words rightly. We fumbled. We said something funny. She laughed with us, but she corrected. Remember your father. From taking those tiny little steps to being adventurous, that journey of how to do a small little task at home, of how to stand up even after falling. Our family, grandparents, siblings, our first teacher in the kindergarten. It was the first little dot that she taught how to hold the pencil, how to draw an A. What does A mean? It was just a symbol at that point of time, or just a scribbling. But she took efforts, or he took efforts, for those lines, for those dots to become some meaning. We slowly started becoming or making friends. What did they teach us? For us, our entire world was our family. Always. But friends made our world larger, larger than just family. They taught us that not just having relations of blood would make one dependable. The confidence, the love, the mischiefs that we did, that unconditional love was taught to us by the friends, the friendship. As we grew old, life taught us lots of lessons. Not all were pleasant, but check your heart today, right now, and see, did each of that unpleasant situation not teach you some lessons? Did you not grow? We did. But we hardly ever thanked those situations. We always looked at them probably as unpleasant situation or something that was unwanted. But the fact is we grew. Our lecturers, our college degrees, and then we stepping into professional world. We were interns or newbies, and there were so many seniors. What did we know, even if we had learned so much, but the actual working, getting into a profession? Remember those days? We actually felt we did not know anything. But there were some nice people, some nice mentors who looked at us, helped us understand, motivated us, also sometimes maybe corrected us, or many a times. But that was all for our growing. Our gurus, our Bhagwan, he has been giving us so much of knowledge, so many blessings. When did we last thank our Bhagwan for giving these beautiful practices, for giving the right knowledge, the conduct, the ways of how we should be? When did we thank our Guru who decrypted all those for us, for our understanding? So many sessions we have attended probably in the past. We liked them, we did not like them. But do we really feel thankful? Let's do it today. Request everyone to fold hands in the Namaskar Mudra. This journey that we just saw, right from the womb until now, there have been so many people who carved us, who helped us. Let's bow down deeply, feel the bliss. Let's say in our hearts, thank you. Thank you for that tiny bit, or thank you for that enormous bit. Everything that I got, the whatever I am today, I'm not because of me. It's because of all those who carved me, who shaped me. The knowledge that we have got is from divinity and from whoever we have got this. Let's bow down, say thank you, thank you, thank you. Rub your palms, put them on your eyes, take a deep breath, then take off the hands and slowly open your eyes. The power of gratitude is immense. This can help us change anything, even change the relations, change the karmas, change anything that we want. This gratitude is the key to a lot of positivity in our life. So, did everyone feel feel the power of gratitude, feel the positivity, feel the inflow of energy, the good energy in and outside of us? Anyone wants to share or ask anything?
I don't think
Okay.
we have any questions in the chat. Looks like everybody's happy.
Okay. So for karma, thank you. Want to thank everyone and just want to say that next session, next week, next weekend, we will shortly let you know the time and the date, whether it's going to be Saturday or a Sunday. But we're going to come up with a topic, which is why does the child not listen? And what does Bhagwan's principle tell us of why the child does not listen, and what is it that we could do, follow, when we may be able to help our child listen. So that is going to be our next topic. And with that, I hand it over to you, Meena ji.
Thank you so much, Shwetaji, Aishwarya ji. This was very good. Thank you so much. We all hear the word. We all hear the word karma, and that we should do good karma. And but the meaning of that is deeper. The understanding of that is deeper. Came to know that there are types of karma, which even I did not know, and not that I know much about Jainism, but yes, I'm trying to learn as well. So thank you so much, and I'm sure everybody else learned. And I'm very thankful to Leena Di for her initiative of teaching us how to understand Jainism in its true sense, because there's lots to learn in Jainism. And very thankful to people like yourself and Aishwarya ji who are giving us the knowledge. I'm sure everybody today as participants have enjoyed it as well. So thank you.
Could I please ask a question?
Yes.
Are these sessions recorded? Because I couldn't make it in time, so
Yes.
I just watched the last 10 minutes of it.
Sure. All these sessions are recorded and they are available on YouTube. So the link is there and we can send you the link.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Nishaji Khanderia, or is it who was asking me
No,
this?
mine is there. Mine shows as K, and I muted it. Shows
problem.
as K. Will you be able to send it?
Yes.
You should be able to get my.
Yeah. Are you on our Jain Network WhatsApp group?
I am, but I don't know. There seem to be so many. You know, when they had the Pratishta, they had so many different groups being set up. So I should be.
There is one.
I mean, I got this message about this session from Jane Center, London.
Okay, so we all have one main group called Official Jain Network London. That's the group with the icon of our Jain network. I'll make sure you're on that one. And then we could pass you the link.
Please. You need my name because I think at the moment it only comes up as K.
Yeah.
But
you can put it in the chat for me. Is that possible?
What do you want in chat?
In the chat, put your name for me, and
okay.
and I can definitely send you the link.
Okay. Are you based in London?
Yes, Jain Network is in London. Where are you from?
No, I know that. I know. I went to one or two events at the Pratishtha, but yes, I'm in London as well.
Excellent. We are in London. Do visit us in Colindale. The Derasar will be up and running soon.
Yeah, I saw the photos that were sent about, for all these events you had. People came, darshan karwa. Yeah. Okay, I'll put it in chat now. Yeah, thanks.
And we look forward to seeing you again. Shwetaji, Aishwarya, see you soon. And thank you for the next session, Leena Di. Thank you. Jai
Jai
Jinendra.
Jinendra.
Thank you, Jai
Thank you
Jinendra.
so much, everyone. Jai
Just
Jinendra.
quick question. When do you expect the Dera to be running? April, May, June? Any idea?
I'll pass that question to Leena Ben Shah. Mrs. Shah is
Yeah.
on the group. Thank you, Leena.
Okay. This is Jitu by Leena Ben. Thank you.
Jai Jinendra, we're going to open it for darshan over the weekends on Saturdays and Sundays. It'll be a few months before it's up and running.
Right.
There's still some things that need to be completed, but it
No
will be
problem.
open Saturdays and Sundays, possibly in a week or from a week onwards.
Thanks very much. Yeah. Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
visited near the New Year. It was fantastic. Absolutely great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is the lifts are working there?
No.
They're not working yet. They're ready. We're just waiting for it to be commissioned, but hopefully soon.
What times is the Terrace open? Is it the same every weekend or what?
It should be. We haven't yet sorted out time, but we're hoping, say, 10 till 12 Saturday and Sunday mornings. But we're just trying to plan that and sort that out. The information will be on our website and on the group, on the WhatsApp group. So if you keep an eye on that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, you can always ring the office up for more information.
Yeah. Who's manning the office now? Is it Gauri?
Yes, she's there, and someone called Pujan is there, and there's an out of office number as well. So hopefully
Okay.
you'll get through.
That's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
I
Thank you.
just want to put my message on the chat first.
Yes, please. Thank you. And thank you, Leena Di, for that. I hope everybody enjoyed the session. Have a great new year. And thank you again. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've sent it to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll take it now. Thank you, Kokilaben. Thank you.
That's fine. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye.
Yeah. I
Bye.
was supposed to be coming to help, in the Pratishtha,
Oh,
but I
yes.
had a fracture on my, I slipped and I had a fracture, so I wasn't able to come. But my sister was deeply involved.
Oh, so sorry to know, but I'll definitely send you the recording. I'm just
Right.
so glad
Have
that
you also got the past recordings?
yes, I'll send you both the links, Kokilaben. No
Okay.
problem at all.
Thank you
Can
very
you-
much.
Thank you.
Can you actually send it to the group as well? So, those who
Yes,
missed
I
it, we
put
can
it in
see.
the official Jain Network London group, one after the other. So all three are there for you.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.